The most heartless thing your sibling ever did to you. My senior year of high school, I'd applied to 15 colleges with my coding portfolio. Programming was my life. I spent every free moment building apps. My dream was Carnegie Mellon's computer science program with their full-ride scholarship, and I'd been waitlisted. While cleaning out old emails, I discovered dozens of messages from college admissions offices that had been automatically filtered to spam. Messages asking for clarification on my application, notifications about scholarship opportunities, interview requests, all dated from 8 months ago. My stomach dropped when I realized what this meant. I never saw these emails. I never responded. The colleges must have thought I wasn't interested. Then I noticed something else that made me sick. Every single one of these emails had been marked as read, even though they were in my spam folder. That night, while my family was asleep, I went through my sister Maya's computer. She'd left herself logged into my email account. In her browser history, I found searches for how to redirect emails to spam and how to make someone's emails go to junk. Maya was a year older than me, already at community college studying business. She'd always been jealous of what she called my special treatment, the way our parents let me stay up late coding, the way they bragged about my wins, the internship offers I'd gotten from companies. But this wasn't just jealousy. This was calculated sabotage. I confronted her the next morning. She didn't even deny it. "So what?" she said, shrugging while eating her cereal. "You still got into schools. I got into community college and 2 state schools I didn't even want," I said, my voice shaking. "You sabotaged my entire future. You'll be fine. You're the talented one, remember? You'll figure it out," I told my parents. They didn't believe me at first until I showed them the email redirects and browser history. My mom looked horrified. My dad just sat there, speechless. "Maya, how could you do this to your own sister?" my mom asked. "Everyone always acts like you're so special," Maya shot back. "What about me? You don't deserve all these opportunities." They grounded her, but the damage was done. Application deadlines had passed. Scholarship opportunities were gone. "We'll pay for any school you want," my dad promised, but I knew they couldn't afford Carnegie Mellon. They'd already talked about taking out loans for my college. That's when I decided Maya needed to understand consequences. I knew she was secretly planning a gap year to Europe with her boyfriend. She'd been saving for months, working at a boutique while living at home rent-free. She talked about it constantly when our parents weren't around, how she was going to find herself in Paris and Rome. She'd saved $10,000. She kept it in cash in a box under her bed, thinking that was safer than a bank account our parents could monitor. I waited until she left for work one Monday morning. I took every single dollar she'd saved and drove to UCLA. I walked into the admissions office and asked to speak with someone about late applications. I showed them my GitHub profile, my mobile app with 50,000 downloads, and my first place finish in the national coding competition. I explained what had happened and asked if there was any way to appeal my rejection. The admissions counselor looked through my code and projects for 20 minutes. She made some calls. Finally, she said, "We can't admit you for fall semester, but we have a spring admission program. There's one spot left, but you'd need to pay the deposit today. $8,000. I handed her Maya's money without hesitation. When Maya came home that evening, she went to check her savings. Her screaming woke up the entire neighborhood. "Where is my money?" she shrieked, tearing apart her room. I was sitting calmly in the living room with my acceptance letter. "I paid my UCLA deposit," I said. She lunged at me. My parents had to physically hold her back. "That was my Europe money," she screamed. "I've been saving for 2 years, and I've been coding since I was 12, I replied. "You destroyed my future, so I destroyed yours."